What's going on, YouTube? Y'all boys already know it's motherfucking Project Pat Reacts. We back at it again with another upload video. Today we got some little Florida's Most Deadliest Family video. I haven't seen this video at all yet. I just seen Ksoo and I know who this nigga is. And they talking about deadliest family. That nigga kill nigga. But before we get into the video, I hope y'all boys like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
That Ksoo is allegedly one of the most savage dudes in Jacksonville.
Okay.
But most people have no idea how crazy the story really is. His whole family has been tearing up the streets of Jacksonville since the 90s.
Damn.
From murders in broad daylight to selling dirty cops, today we're breaking down why they're one of the most dangerous families in the city. Hakeem Robinson, aka Ksoo, is definitely the most famous dude in the Robinson family. But his older brother Willie, also known as Boss Goon, is a big reason why Ksoo's wrapped up in the war in Jacksonville and facing two different murder cases right now. Before Ksoo's brother Willie started going by the name Boss Goon, there was another dude with the same name in the area that came up.
Right.
The OG Boss Goon repped a set called Flag Street.
OG Boss
Back in the day, helped spark one of the deadliest beefs in the city with Grant Park. Flag Street and Grant Park were cool back in the day, but reports say everything started with the OG Boss Goon in a nightclub. Some dudes from Grant Park and Flag Street got into an argument at the club, and OG Boss Goon allegedly threw a drink at a Grant Park affiliate. Less than 24 hours later, the first murder in the beef went down when a dude named Jerry Clemens was shot and killed in a drive-by. Over the next couple of years, at least 20 people were killed in the war between Grant Park and Flag Street. People claim that the OG Boss Goon was putting the most pressure on the ops. It's not clear how much the OG Boss Goon
this shit was happening in the 90s, god damn.
But the ops wanted him gone so badly that they boxed him in with 3 whips and killed him in broad daylight in 2010.
Oh, they won. Hold up. Y'all, did y'all just hear that shit? They said they boxed him in. They was doing that before they. That's how you know, boy, niggas. These niggas was already wild before then. Nigga, but they wasn't even doing that shit. They ain't even start talking about this shit till now in the rap music. Nigga, they talking about doing this shit in the 90s. Oh yeah, these niggas was advanced.
That's why Ksoo's brother took his name after he got active in the trenches. That same year the OG Boss Goon got killed, Ksoo's brother Boss Goon got booked on a murder charge. He ended up beating the case after the prosecutors dropped everything due to lack of evidence. But then Ksoo's brother Boss Goon went down for 6 years on burglary and charges for lying under oath in court. Boss Goon finally came home in 2018 and hopped right in the booth. According to people close to the situation, Boss Goon was trying to get out of all the drama and make it an industry.
Like a real nigga.
He was locked up from the age of 16 to 24. Wasting all that time made him realize he needed to switch up how he moved.
Hell yeah,
he was booking shows and dropping new music.
But I'm like the funnest years, them damn near some of the funnest years of your life. That's how you be a kid. Well, he didn't really get discouraged being a kid. Had a set at the Paradise Gentlemen's Club in Jacksonville. Everything went smoothly, and it seemed like everyone was just happy for him to finally be free again, and nobody expected what was about to happen. Boss Goon, his dad Blue, and his brother Crazy K all hopped in a whip after the show with a few other people. They were driving down the highway and made it a few miles without any issues, but then 3 whips full of shooters pulled up out of nowhere. Damn.
They hit up Blue's whip and dumped over 100 shots at them. Everyone inside the whip got hit. Boss Goon's brother, Crazy K, got hit in the head 3 times. His dad also took 2 shots to the back and survived. But Boss Goon tragically didn't make it out of the situation alive. Nobody was ever booked for the murder. And Boss Goon's dad, Blue, said that he thinks the police didn't really look into it because of their family's past in the city.
Hell yeah.
Blue told reporters that he got
probably exactly why they was like, nah,
hasn't been in
any
serious trouble since then.
These young niggas shoot at kids.
Treating them like they would if someone else got
they ain't
shot.
Gonna give a fuck about
After
us.
Boss Goon got killed, rumors were flying that Blue had put a bag on whoever was behind the shooting. It's not clear what was going down behind the scenes, but Blue went on the news and said he wanted justice for Boss Goon and that he wasn't sending out hits. When Boss Goon got killed, his younger brother Ksoo allegedly started sliding for him immediately. Nobody was arrested for Boss Goon's murder, but rumors say it was related to the deadly war in Jacksonville between Young and Ace's ATK crew and a set called 6 Block. Ksoo reps ATK, but he also reps a group called NGH or No Hospital Gang. No Hospital Gang isn't really a set though. It's an alliance between crews like ATK, Flag Street, BB4L, and other crews. Young and Ace has his ATK crew, but he also reps NHG. And on the track Who I Smoke, he shouted Ksoo and NHG out when he rapped, "My killer make his face go." That's one thing about Ksoo. No Hospital Gang, boy, you know that case closed. Want him dead, bust his head, all I do is say.
What the fuck, bro?
Recipes written by hand.
This damn ass. dumb shit, dog.
Say go. And on that same track, Ace is one of the ops that Ksoo is facing a murder charge for right now. But before we get into the brutal shooting Ksoo allegedly committed as get back for his brother Boss Goon, we gotta take a quick look at how Jacksonville was turning into a war zone. ATK's main ops in Jacksonville is a crew called 6 Block.
Okay.
Julio is the most famous dude in the group. According to reports, the whole beef between 6 Block and ATK started after Julio's cousin, Zion Brown, was murdered by Ace's homie, Trey Shorty. Both sides started dropping bodies. And one time, Ace got caught up in a shooting that left 3 other ATK affiliates dead. Ace, 2, 3, Quan, and 4.
That shit was tragic. I ain't gonna lie. Like, what the fuck? Just imagine knowing, like, you put these niggas in this situation and they all died. Like, you had you did, but he slipped in. Cause you know what I'm saying? You really can't control what happens. You know what I'm saying? You just weren't running into your op. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of fucked up too, cause it's like, damn, like, how you gonna move on after that? You feel me?
They started dumping bullets into their whip. Ace got hit and survived, but he watched his 2 best friends and brother die right in front of him. The shooting was wild, but what made the situation really pop off and start getting everyone's attention was the crazy diss tracks that started coming after the hit. Julio was dissing Ace on tracks like When I See You and Raps. Ace from the West, how he clicked up with the East Side. He ain't been the same since he seen the other 3 die. I'm 2-3 high. Say your goodbye. Gave that boy the business like a suit and a bow tie. Like them boys block up like the 4th of July. They got caught lacking, the whole world wanna know why. Ace and his homies on the ATK side were dissing right back.
That nigga dead now.
Damn, boy. And after Boss Goon died,
my bad,
Ksoo
that nigga dead now. Like, he ain't even lie no more.
Julio's little brother, Lil Bibby, and his friend Pop Out were hanging out in hilltop apartments in 6 Block territory.
You know about all this shit, man. Come on, get to the good
Scotty
shit.
came through, started letting off shots. Pop Out and Bibby took off running in different directions, and Scotty went after Pop Out while Ksoo chased down Bibby. Pop Out was able to get away, but Ksoo allegedly walked Julio's little brother Bibby down and shot him point blank in the head.
Damn,
after
boy.
Bibby died, ATK started dissing him like crazy. On the track, Who I Smoke, Young and Ace raps, Who I Smoke, Bibby. Ksoo and Scotty also dissed him on social media and started wearing jerseys with Bibby's name on them. And on the track, Ksoo bitch, Ksoo raps, ATK don't do no drive-bys.
The nigga that killed him got him on the back of his jacket.
Who wanna play with us?
Damn.
They dead guys. Bibby had a closed casket. I wasn't surprised. Ksoo also took shots at Pop Out on the same track for running away and rapped. I don't know why y'all call him Pop Out, cause Mike gon' hide. Still smoking this dank, can't open my eyes. And a few months later, Ksoo, Scotty, and Ace all almost died. Young and Ace had a show in Georgia and brought the ATK crew with them. Everything was smooth at first, but when they got back to their hotel, the ops were waiting for them in the parking lot.
Damn,
shots started going off, but Ksoo and Scotty started busting back while everyone else was running for cover. After it went down, Ksoo dropped the track, Been Dead, and rapped, "We gon' pull it back on your head and get you toe tagged." And I don't like to brag, but Don Dada got that K. Shoulda killed me in Waycross. They hopped out.
We live in a generation where, like,
Scotty busted back.
there is no like line, like there's no like bar that's too low, bro.
Was allegedly there when the shooting went down, and some people think Ksoo ended up killing him later. Tiki Shots was murdered at a gas station, and on Been Dead, Ksoo raps, "I was mad at him. I went up in a rage. I caught the lacking at the store, his face." The war between ATK and 6 Block slowed down for a little while, but then in 2024, ATK finally caught their biggest op and allegedly killed Julio while he was celebrating his 26th birthday. Julio was in Tampa, Florida when it went down, and the cops say that some ATK and 1200 affiliates followed him out there and killed him. Ksoo was locked up when it went down, but after the news broke, he hopped on social media to clown Julio. Ksoo posted a photo of them together back before all the beef started and said, "It's gonna be boring without you." Ksoo wasn't the only one in his family allegedly putting in work for ATK though. And on the same track, he shouted out his brothers, Crazy K, Foul Out Sosa, rapping, "They say I'm f***ed up in the head, I need to take them meds. I'm a Crazy K, and he said he want everybody dead. And we'll foul out your ass, boy, you better not play. And we catch you broad day and shoot you in your face." Foul Out Sosa caught an attempted murder case back in 2015 after he allegedly shot an op named Twin K in broad daylight. It was never confirmed, but some people Welcome to the
This shit ridiculous, boy. It's just bodies on bodies on bodies. Like,
You were right there.
niggas that need to stop.
Yeah, it is.
This shit ain't gonna ever stop, bro. Niggas always gonna be dissing and smoking each other up, bro. This shit really
Ace's
sad.
brother and friends got hit up after dinner and died right next to Ace. After he allegedly shot Twin K in the leg, Fallout went on the run and tried to do the race. He tried to trick the cops by posting about hiding out in Mexico, but they caught up to him after just a couple of months, and Fallout got hit with a 5-year sentence for shooting Twin K. Crazy K was allegedly putting pressure on the ops too, and now Ksoo, Crazy K, and their dad Blue are all wrapped up in
He snitched on their dad, his son.
Back in 2020,
that nigga ain't waste no time. That nigga said, boy, I ain't do that shit.
Brother, Boss Blue. So
That nigga said, well, I might be old, but bitch, I ain't ready to sit in no jail cell.
Barner and caught Lil Buck outside a shopping mall and killed him in broad daylight.
Nigga said, I ain't sitting inside no jail,
saw a shooter standing over Lil Buck with the rifle. Then the shooter hopped in the whip and they all tried to get away. They ended up crashing the whip though. And Ksoo ran one way.
I feel him, but I don't feel him because that's your son.
Like, Dominic
you know
Barner and the other alleged shooter ran inside the woman's house and
what you do at your clothes.
And when the woman came out of the bathroom, Dominic Barner started choking her. That's when someone called up Ksoo's dad, Blue, and asked him to come pick them up. Blue pulled through, and everyone got out of the situation at first. But then Dominic Barner got booked, and the confidential informant caught him talking about the whole case and saying that Ksoo was the one who pulled the trigger. Before the cops caught up to him, Ksoo was already dissing Lil Buck on tracks like ATK War when he raps, "Oh, Ksoo stepping, 2 choppers in a foreign car, he ready, 2 of his favorite convicted felons. They better be ready. I'm gonna shoot them choppers till they all go hell in heaven." And every time we stepped on those, they wasn't ready. According to reports, Ksoo wanted to kill Lil Buck because he dissed his brother Willie, aka Boss Goon. And on the track Dead Ops, Ksoo said, "Send an op to a better place. He should have never dissed Willie. All year long we smoked that till this motherfucking day. We don't play. Let that know. Hit him with that KTA. With that spell, mother ATK." The cops eventually caught up to Ksoo, his brother Crazy K, and their dad Blue, and charged them all for being involved with Lil Buck's death. A dad and 2 of his sons all getting hit with the same murder case was already crazy, but nobody expected what happened next. Instead of hosing it down for his sons, the dad Blue decided to flip and pointed Ksoo out to the cops as the one who killed Lil Buck.
Now, when you watched that video of the murder of Charles McCormick, did you recognize the shooter?
Yes, sir.
Who was the shooter in that video?
Hakeem Rose.
Your son, Hakeem Robinson.
Yes, sir.
When the news
Damn, boy, that boy didn't waste no time
to save himself, nobody could believe what was happening. Blue came up in the trenches too, and nobody thought he was gonna flip on his own kid. After everyone
that
found
nigga
out what
old
was
in
going
here,
down,
boy. You think that nigga
Blue
finna
hopped
sit in
on
a
social
jail
media to
cell,
defend
boy?
himself.
Look at him.
He said that if his own dad was facing a charge like that, he would have done anything he could to make sure he didn't do time. Lil Boosie aired him out in an interview with DJ Vlad, said he wants to write a letter to Blue.
I won't write him in jail. So whoever watching this, send me that nigga address, man. I won't write him and talk to him. I want to make them people do their job. They're laughing at you over beer and shots right now.
He also said that Ksoo's
God.
people were probably
He not lying. They damn sure
situation,
is.
And according to Boosie,
Damn,
that's
Italian
what
P and
cops want
Pepsi
to
part
have.
2.
We're gonna make him testify and let his ass out after and give him credit for time served and let Ksoo boy smoke his ass. 2 birds and 1 stone.
Blue has been all over the headlines for throwing his sons under the bus. But what most people don't
He
know,
need to come out and do everything that every nigga that don't snitch. See, if he don't come out, listen. If he come out and he don't pull like a FBG Butter, he don't pull no shit like that or no YSL Woody shit. I ain't gonna lie, he should have just stayed in that motherfucker. That just me. Cause now they glorify them snitching niggas, boy. Them niggas that be doing the crime, they be glorifying these niggas nowadays. I don't know why, but hey, nigga, if you do what you gotta do, boy.
2 of the most violent dealers in the city, and the cops spent years trying to take them down. They had a bunch of investigations on Blue and Smiley, but the police can never make anything stick on them. Then 2 cops named Eric Sinclair and Dave Blitz Bisplinghoff were put on the case to take Ksoo's dad Blue and his partner Smiley down. An informant called the cops and said he was about to take a bribe from Blue and Smiley.
Damn, boy, these niggas was investigating the shit out these niggas, man.
The stuff of absolute dreams.
Niggas wasn't wasting no time on these niggas, man.
Starting today, anyone
Man,
can
what's up
monetize
with
with
these
ads.
double ads?
As
Get this
part
shit
of
out of here,
the
man.
Live
Nobody
Ad
want to see
Network.
this double ad
Thousands of-
bullshit, man. Go on, bro.
So Officer Sinclair and Blitz thought they were about to set him up good. Officers Blitz and Sinclair didn't have enough evidence to book Blue and Smiley yet, but if they caught them bribing the informant, that would be enough to put Blue and Smiley behind bars. The deal was all set up and ready to go, and it looked like Blue and Smiley were finally about to get caught. But then on the day it was supposed to happen, the situation went left out of nowhere. Another informant called up Blitz and told him that the streets were talking about the bribe they were trying to catch Blue and Smiley make. Somehow the info got out, and Blue and Smiley knew that the cops were behind the whole thing. Officers Blitz and Eric Sinclair were the only ones who knew about the deal, and at first, Blitz thought Eric had been bragging about how he was about to take down Blue and Smiley, and that's how the info leaked. But then, he got a call that changed everything. Officer Blitz got a call from the informant who was going to set up the deal, and he told Blitz that his own partner, Eric Sinclair, was the one who leaked the info and let Blue and Smiley know they're about to get busted.
Damn.
Officers Blitz and Sinclair have been partners for years, but Blitz had no idea that Sinclair was working with the same dudes they were supposed to be catching. After that, Officer Blitz transferred to a different department because his informant told him he was in danger, but there wasn't any evidence to convict Eric Sinclair yet. Then in 1999, Blue, Smiley, and their homie, Don Draca, Marlo Bates, were taken down in the huge drug bust. Bates was caught first, and he immediately started telling the cops everything he knew about Blue and Smiley. And when Blue and Smiley finally got booked, they told the police Eric Sinclair had been leaking info to them every time the cops were about to bust him. Ksoo's dad, Blue, ended up catching a 21-year sentence, but didn't serve the full time because he worked with the police. And Smiley.
Oh, so this nigga, hold up. So if this nigga knew his dad, he might have wasn't born when his dad was snitching. So he knew. So he I think Ksoo knew his dad was finna snitch because he already prior to that been snitching. So
is that Smiley was working with the cops at first too and giving them all kinds of info. But then in the middle of the case, he changed his mind out of nowhere and stopped talking to him. Rumors say there were more dirty cops involved with the situation and they were threatening Smiley. It's not clear what really went down behind the scenes, but there's a good reason why Smiley might have been afraid of the police, because Blue and him were connected to one of the craziest dirty cop stories ever. Eric Sinclair wasn't just moving a little weight on the side. He was working with a crew of dirty cops who had been robbing drug dealers for years. In Ksoo's dad, Blue,
these niggas be right. What the fuck? What they got going on in Florida, boy?
Officers Eric Sinclair, Ron Walden, and Jason Poe were all cops in Jacksonville who spent years robbing drug dealers and moving weight on the side. It allegedly started in the mid-90s after Officer Poe pulled a dude over for drunk driving. Officer Poe knew the guy he pulled over was a local drug dealer, so he called for backup on his radio, and Officer Eric Sinclair rode up to the scene. Officers Poe and Sinclair searched the whip and found $1,200 in cash, plus some cocaine and weed. Officer Sinclair told Poe to let the dealer go, then Poe and Sinclair split the cash, and Sinclair took the drugs to sell later. Officers Sinclair, Poe, and Walden started kicking in doors at trap houses without warrants and just taking everything they saw. They go looking for drug dealers while they were off duty and rob them, and nobody else on the force knew anything about it. Then in 1998, Officer Sinclair set up a dude named Ksoo Tahan for a robbery. He paid a couple of local dealers to help him, and the three of them were able to steal $50K in cash. The dude he rob's uncle, Sami Safar, owned a business in Jacksonville, and the cash was supposed to be for the store. It was already a wild situation, but then the cops took it to another level and murdered an innocent dude. After Ksoo Tahan got robbed by the cops, they decided to hit up his uncle Safar and make another big score. The whole plan went left though, and Officer Walden had his homie Kenny McLaughlin to kill Safar and dump the body. The dirty cops probably got away with everything. After Ksoo's dad, Blue, and his partner Smiley told him Officer Sinclair, everything came crashing down. So while the news about Blue flipping on his own sons, Ksoo and Crazy K, was shocking to most people, there were a lot of locals in Jacksonville that weren't surprised he was telling the police everything.
Duh, because they knew his ass was snitching.
Ksoo's dad beat the three
that nigga ass would tell him, boy, he was going in that bitch talking like his ass off. Like his life did depend on it. That's why he was talking like that.
But his dad, Blue,
I ain't telling none of you niggas don't do it, but I'm just saying, if you a part of the crime, you just can't say nothing. You gotta let them do their job, man.
Side was a dude named Leroy Tilley.
He ain't an innocent bystander. He ain't no innocent bystander, nigga. He knew what he was doing was wrong.
The cops said the drug ring was responsible for at least 4 murders, and Tilley had already been booked for attempted murder back in the day. By 92, Tilley had been arrested over 40 times and was allegedly one of the most feared dudes in the city. Ksoo and his family have been running the streets of Jacksonville for years.
Hell yeah,
now
I bet they have.
Crew might go down, except for his dad, Blue.
Snitching ass nigga.
Charges, Blue should move out of the city.
They should have brought his ass some cigarettes and a goddamn beef jerky sandwich. Well, boys, that was the end of the motherfucking video. If you learned anything, even family will snitch on your ass, alright? Don't ever forget about this shit. Just cause y'all blood ain't thicker than water, nigga. Don't ever forget that shit. I hope y'all boys like the video. I hope y'all boys comment, subscribe. I hope y'all boys have a good day today. Until then, catch y'all niggas on the next go round.